plus y equal to x. Both represented in terms of z. So from this we will get one equation for z dash. So z dash will be equal to x plus z minus 1. You got one differential equation now? So what will the other differential equation is our assumption y dash equal to z. So we are getting two first order differential equations. You know the formula for the simultaneous. You have to solve it and define what is the corresponding unknown value. Okay, ma? So this is the procedure to convert a second order differential equation to two first order differential equations. Can you understand? Any doubt? So the same procedure can be applied in a Taylor series also. In Taylor series, we have solved the second order differential equation. That we solve it directly because we know what is y dash, y double dash, and all those things. If you want, you can even that part. You can apply this method. You can split them into two first order differential equations, and it will solve it also. Okay, any doubt? Should we start the formula? So take down. Using RK method of fourth order. Using RK method of fourth order. Compute y for x equal to 0.1 given y double dash is equal to x y square minus y dash square. X y square minus y dash square, comma y of 0 equal to 1, y dash of 0 equal to 0. Y of 0 equal to 1, y dash of 0 equal to 0. So preliminary steps are same. First you try to identify the things. So what are the first things you identify? X naught, y naught, and then what are the unknowns you have to find. Okay. Can you identify what is x naught given for you? 0. So x naught equal to 0. What is y naught? 1. Y of 0 equal to 1. So x naught is 0 and y naught equal to 1. We are given one more condition, right? Y dash of 0 equal to 0. Y dash of 0. What is 0 ma? X naught value. Corresponding y and denote familiar y naught. Here we have the corresponding derivative value. How will you know? Y naught? X naught corresponding y value na y naught. Y naught dash. Because it is the derivative of the first y value. Well, how do you know the first y value? Y naught. So its derivative will be denoted by y naught dash. That is given to be 0. So it will be given three conditions, including up to the first derivative. Are you given the x value? Not given. So assume the given x value to be the next one. So what is the value given? 0.1. So assume x1 equal to 0.1. Identify what is the h value? How will h find? 0.1. How do you find that? x1 minus x2. Okay, so that will be equal to 0.1. Okay, so far is the same. Okay, now what you are going to do is that since it is a second derivative, you are going to convert it as two first derivative equations. Okay, written up to this. Shall we start? So right, let y dash is equal to z. Let y dash is equal to z. Right? Let y dash equal to z. So that implies y double dash equal to z dash. Differentiating on both sides with respect to x. Okay, now we are going to replace all these things in our given equations. Therefore, we will assume this is equation number 1. Okay, therefore equation 1 becomes right. Therefore equation 1 becomes now replace everything. Y double dash is replaced as y double dash z dash equal to We all know your formula. What is K1? K1. What is the K1 formula? H into F1 of X naught Y naught Z0. So right. K1 equal to H into F1 of X naught Y naught Z0. So H value is 0.1 and F1 is simply Z naught. So it will be into Z naught. What is the Z naught value for the problem? 0. So 0.1 into 0 will give you 0. Okay. Now simultaneously find L1. L1 equal to H into F2 of X naught Y naught Z naught. Again H is same 0.1. This is your F2. Okay. So what is X naught Y naught Z naught? X naught is 0, Y naught is 1, Z naught is also 0. So what will happen? X naught 0, first term vanishes, Z naught 0, second term also vanishes. So this is also equal to 0. Because both X naught and Z naught are 0. Start with K2. F1 of X naught plus H by 2, Y naught plus K1 by 2, Z naught plus L1 by 2. Substitute carefully all the values. H is 0.1, F1 now. X naught value is 0. H value is 0.1. So 0 plus 0.1 by 2. Y naught value is 1 plus K1 value is 0. Z naught value is 0 plus L1 value is 0. So 0.1 into F1 now. What is 0.1 by 2? 0.1 by 2. 0.05. So 1 plus 0 will give you 1. 0 plus 0 will give you 0. Now what we are having, this is our X, Y and Z. So now in the F1 we will replace this value. So F1 is having only Z. Okay, so what is Z is equal to 0. So again we are getting this value to be equal to 0. Can understand now? We are going to replace the F1 this as X, Y, Z. Find L2. L2 equal to H into F2 of. So the same formula, so you can write these values directly. And again, no change in that one. So F2 of 0.05, 1, 0. Now this is our X, Y, Z. Substitute that in here F2. So 0.1 into X is 0.05 into Y is 1 square minus Z is 0. Find what is L2? 0.05. Any changes? If you get in the power means, press the symbol shift, ENG and relay the answer. It is 0.1 into 0.05, not 1 into 0.005. Because there is 1.1. Find what is K3. H into F1 of X naught plus H by 2, Y naught plus K2 by 2, Z naught plus L2 by 2. So this is equal to 0.1 into F1 now. The first term is the same as in the previous one. So it is 0.05. Y naught value is 1. Again K2 value is 0. comma, Z naught value is 0 plus L2 value is 0.005 by 2. Find what is the x, y, z? 0.05, 1, 0.0024. 0.00. Same as Z. That is multiplied by 0.1. So what is the F1? Z. So I replace Z to be this value, but it is multiplied by 0.1. So this is 0.1 into 0.0025. How many zeros? 4 zeros? 3 zeros and then? Understood or not? K the formula, you know that. So for our problem, x naught value is 0 plus 0.1 by 2. You will get this answer. Y naught is 1. K2 value is 0. Z naught is 0. L2 value is 0.005. Substitute and simplify. You get this is x, y and z. This is our new values. Now we have to substitute this in here F1. What is the F1? Z. Okay, so what is the Z value? 0.0025. You substitute and value. Here and here same answer now? Same answer update. Any changes? Shall we continue with L3? So L3 is equal to same values now you take it as it is. H into F2 of 0.05, 1, 0.0025. Now this is our x, y, z. Substitute this in here F2. So 0.1 into. So F2 is x 0.05 into 1 square minus 0.0025 the whole square. Find what is the answer for L3. If you get it in negative powers, change it now. Shift to ENG and write as a whole number. How many zeros now?
2050.
Same as you are getting. L2 and L3. L2 and L3 same answer now. You are getting this is 5 so exactly here.
499.
499. So your first very different. Yes, same answer. So start with K4 and L4. So K4 equal to H into F1 of x naught plus h, comma y naught plus K3, comma z naught plus L3. So 0.1 into F1 of 0 plus 0.1, 1 plus K3 value is 0.0025. Z naught value is Z. F1 is equal to Z. What is the Z value? 0.005. So substitute 0.1 into 0.005. Why is it confusing? Confusing, 0.005. Okay. Now similarly find the L4. So L4 will be equal to H into F2 of 0.1, 1.00025, 0.005. Now we have to substitute this in here F2, which is xy square minus z square. Substitute and find the answer. 0.1 into 0.1 into 1.0025 square minus 0.005 square. Find what is L4. 0.01. 0 is after double zero what is that? 0. Again one more 0. Yes. So you got all the A values as well as all the L values. Right up. What is the next one you have to find? Why not already? Why not? You find why not already? Okay, what formula? How will you find y? You have got all the k values and l values now. What is that value? 89, del y. You need to find del z now. Our same. Because here you are supposed to find only the y value. So it is enough if you find del y and y value. No need to find del z and z. Okay, find del y. So del y equal to 1 by 6 of k1, 2k2, 2k3, k. Substitute and find. Actually, in this type of problem, if you don't find L4 also no problem, no? Because we are not going to make use of L4. But L1, L2, L3 they are in a L4 conductivity. So in the L4 conductivity now no issues. Find what is del y naught. What is it all about? What is it? Which one? Second stage Buddha stage. They will get some reasons, right? So you call him. What did he do? He should have known. Answer what? 1 point. Have you divided by 6 one? Have you divided by 6? 1 point.
0.00.
You said 1 point. 0.00. 2. Others? Same answer. So then you find y1 equal to y naught plus del y naught. What is the y naught value for the problem? Y naught is 0 what? Y naught by y naught. Y naught 1. So 1 plus 0.0002. So you get y1 to be 1.002. That is your answer. Just 2 more methods now. With that, I'm going to do practice now. That is what you will learn in time. Numerical methods is easy only if you practice. Otherwise, it is a big monster. Everybody got it? Yes. So I'm going to give you one more problem. You have to solve individually and give me the answer. Okay. So take the next problem. Find y of 0.2. Find y of 0.2 if y double dash minus x y dash equal to 0. Y double dash minus x y dash equal to 0, comma y of 0 equal to 1, y dash of 0 equal to 0. Y of